Welcome once again back to the lab. It is your old Professor Pilk. We need to talk about this right here. Now, we've talked about gift codes, things like that. Honestly, I'm going to update the gift code video coming up real soon. We have all new stuff to talk about, but this is actually something a little bit different. It's not a code that you input. You actually have to go into a physical store to obtain this. So, this will be obtainable in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. And there's different retail spots that you'll be able to go to obtain these. So, in the United States, Best Buy and GameStop. Also in Canada, GameStop and Toys R Us. And if you're in Australia and New Zealand, EB Games, which, I'll be real, I miss EB Games. We used to have those over here in the States. And I'm old enough, I remember Babbage's, but EB Games always held a nice place in my heart. But I think they all got bought up by GameStops over here years and years ago. I'm not a fan of GameStop personally. I'll be going to Best Buy to acquire this. GameStop and I have had a falling out, as many other gamers have. So I would encourage people to go to Best Buy to acquire these. But nevertheless, what you can do is you can go into the store. I don't believe there's any purchase necessary. I believe they should just be able to give you a... usually it's a card with a code on it. And then you would acquire an Eevee with a flying Terra type. Now, this is not a lot different than the Pikachu we got right when the game basically launched. We got a Pikachu with a flying Terra type. It's really not that big of a deal. All this is basically for Pokemon Day 2025. This is basically going to be starting, not today as of posting this, but I like to get these out a few days ahead of time. Even though I know we had this code like a week ago. Nevertheless, this will be launching on Friday the 7th. Today is Wednesday the 5th, so you get about 2 days to wait. And then on Friday, go into your local retail shop. Should be able to acquire a code and get your Eevee in-game. I'll see if I can get some extra codes. I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll try. We'll see what's up. But nevertheless, guys, I don't think this is a huge deal. You know, it's not going to change a whole lot. You can Terra type Eevee flying in the game, but it'll be fun to have the one that's for Pokemon Day 2025 if you're a collector like I am. Now, here's the thing I really want to talk about, though, because for a long time, there's been a lot of talk about there potentially being a flying type Eevee coming out. There's been a lot of fan art and things like that. Even according to, I think it was Terra Leak that said that there was one going to be coming out, but the card art with the art on it was too close to some fan art, so they backed off on it. I don't know how much credence I give that, but, you know, it is what it is. Whether or not you give Terra Leak a lot of credit or it was just some dude's laptop with fan art on it, or fanfics on it, that's up for you to decide. But nevertheless, I'm personally of the opinion that Eevee should get a type for every single type out there. I look forward to the Dragon type Eevee. I think that'll be awesome. But a flying type Eevee is something well overdue. We have a ton of Eevees in the game. We have a ton of type coverages with Eevee, or, well, type. It's availability with Eevee. And so a flying type Eevee just makes a ton of sense, especially being one of the original types in the game. It's just insanely overdue. So this does beg the question, knowing that now we have one, maybe even 2 games potentially coming up later this year. We'll find out at the end of this month. That was something this in one of the other leaks, not even Terra Leak, one of the other leaks that said there was potentially maybe another remake or something coming out at the end of the year. Legends ZA could definitely launch a new type with Eevee, and we already know that we're getting new Mega Evolutions and things like that. So it's not out of the question that a new Eevee type could be on the horizon. Now, that said, there's no guarantee, and we won't know anything basically until the end of the month. So come, I believe it's on the 27th, we'll actually be getting the Pokemon Live event, and once we have that, I'm sure if there is a new Eevee type, they are going to promote the heck out of that. So, for those of you that are collectors, if you do want to be on the leading edge of any maybe potential, possible new EEVEELUTION coming out, this is a great opportunity. So like I said, the United States, starting this Friday all the way to the end of the month, you can go into Best Buy or GameStop. If you're in Canada, GameStop or Toys R Us. And if you are in Australia or New Zealand, EB Games. So, that's pretty much that. Easy, straightforward, right to the point. Like, comment, share. And if you guys have any opinions on the flying type Eevee, let me know in the comments. and I'll catch you guys on the next one.